Around 5,000 people have reached the summit of the world's highest mountain, but only a handful of daring explorers have ventured to the deepest part of the Earth. While the challenges of Mount Everest are extreme, they pale in comparison to the conditions at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. In the depths, pressure can crush metal, and underwater geysers spew liquid sulfur. We'll discuss the brave individuals who explored these depths a bit later, but first, let's dive down to a record depth of 40 meters. From 0 to 200 meters, pearl divers and recreational divers explore. This is also where 90% of ocean life thrives. Light still penetrates here, allowing phytoplankton to flourish, creating a rich environment for small crustaceans and fish. At 332 meters, we reach the depth of the deepest recorded dive. Beyond 200 meters lies the twilight zone, where less than 1% of sunlight reaches. However, many species here produce their own light through bioluminescence to hunt or ward off predators. Emperor penguins can dive to a maximum of 565 meters. Below this, no photosynthesis occurs, yet fish still exist, diving deeper to evade predators. At 1,000 meters, sunlight disappears entirely. At 1,027 meters, submarines set their deepest diving records. Siphonophores, related to jellyfish, thrive here, forming colonies and capturing prey with toxic stingers. Past 1,000 meters begins the midnight zone, a realm of complete darkness. Food is scarce, so deep-sea creatures conserve energy. Many survive by feeding on marine snow, organic debris that drifts down from the surface. At 2,200 meters, giant octopuses engage in epic battles with sperm whales. At 4,500 meters, you may encounter the anglerfish. It uses bioluminescence to lure prey, resembling a fat, juicy worm, but is actually a glowing bacteria. At 6,100 meters, internet cables stretch across the ocean floor. 99% of the ocean reaches depths of 6,000 meters. To explore further, we need to seek out tectonic plate boundaries, which create underwater volcanoes and the Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench, located south of Japan, stretches for 2,550 kilometers and reaches 60 kilometers wide. It's one of the least explored places on Earth, and we know more about Mars than we do about its depths. At these extreme depths, the pressure is so great it could crush any surface-dwelling organism in a split second. The bottom of the trench is riddled with sulfur and carbon dioxide geysers. These chemicals are deadly to most life on the surface, but vital to some deep-sea organisms. The trench was first measured in 1875 by the HMS Challenger, but technology at the time couldn't reveal its full depth. In 1951, a new expedition found its deepest point, the Challenger Deep, at nearly 11,000 meters. In 2014, scientists discovered a new species of sea slug that lives at depths beyond 8,000 meters. Despite their delicate appearance, these creatures withstand incredible pressure and freezing temperatures, their cell membranes hardening like butter in a freezer. Few predators exist at such depths, leaving creatures like the Mariana slug to thrive without competition. Even so, they likely don't venture into the Challenger Deep, where giant amoebas and sea cucumbers dominate the ecosystem, surviving on methane and sulfur emissions. Occasionally, a dead whale's body sinks, providing a rare feast for the deep-sea creatures. The Mariana Trench also fascinates geologists. At its bottom, scientists discovered an underwater lake of boiling sulfur, reminiscent of Jupiter's moon Io. The first humans to reach the trench's bottom were scientist Jacques Picard and Lieutenant Don Walsh in 1960. They descended in the bathyscaphe Trieste, reaching the bottom after nearly 5 hours. Pickard and Walsh couldn't conduct detailed research due to sediment stirred up by their arrival, but they made an important discovery. There is life at 11 kilometers deep. Pickard claimed to have seen a strange fish, though modern scientists believe it was likely a sea cucumber. He also debunked the belief that water at such depths remained still, potentially saving the Pacific Ocean from becoming a nuclear dumping ground. Half a century later, in 2012, film director James Cameron took his turn, descending in the deep-sea Challenger. Cameron, known for Titanic and Avatar, had extensive diving experience, including expeditions to the Titanic wreck. His custom-built submersible, designed to withstand 11 kilometers of pressure, took 7 years to develop. Inside a spherical metal chamber, Cameron controlled the sub, which was equipped with 3D cameras and tools to collect samples. His journey to the Challenger Deep took place on March 26, 2012. Cameron filmed extensively, though mechanical issues cut his stay at the bottom short. He described the isolation as feeling like he was on another planet, in a place devoid of life. Cameron's dive rekindled interest in the trench, but it wasn't until 2019 that another expedition returned. Businessman and researcher Victor Vescovo descended to the trench's bottom multiple times, setting several records, including the deepest solo dive. In November 2020, Chinese scientists followed, broadcasting live from the trench's depths. Despite being one of the planet's most unexplored regions, recent expeditions have uncovered new species and insights. Sadly, plastic pollution has even reached these depths. Scientists hope studying how organisms survive here will provide answers to questions about the origins of life on Earth and potentially life in the universe. That's all for now. Share your thoughts on these explorers in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures. See you soon.